Hey Siri, what's up with you?
Gazing out by window and penning some haikus.
Huh? Alright, we're back with another one. And this is the review of the iPhone 6s Plus. Straight up, this iPhone I've been using for pretty much almost 2 weeks now. And it's been a really great experience. Now, I tried to do this review before, and I just had to stop. Because I just had to give this a second shot in winning my heart. This iPhone has the most beautiful build in a phone that I ever seen. It looks good. Sometimes I just catch myself. It's on my desk. I'm thinking about stuff, or I'm watching TV and I stare over at the phone and I say, God damn, this phone really looks good. It is a good looking phone. I like the way the screen just looks nice and black. And it is the boss. Now, when it comes to this fingerprint scanner, there's no other. It is so fast. It doesn't even feel like you have to go through a lock anymore. It doesn't feel like you have to unlock no phone. All you do, you put your finger on the button and this sucker just opens up. It's just incredible. So you have all the security you need, and that's a plus. Great job, Apple. That's it.
Possibly 6. Figure out okay. Here you go.
The scanner is boss. This build is beautiful. These antenna lines does not take away from the look of the phone. To me, they add a little character. It looks good. When it comes to the button placement and the feel in the hand, yes, it's a phablet. Yes, you have to reach up at times. Yes, you gotta use 2 hands at times. But it is a very comfortable feeling phone. The big bezels, yes, aesthetic-wise, they're a problem for me. I would like the bezels to be a little smaller, but it seems to work. It seems to work. It doesn't bother me as much, but I would like the bezels to be a little smaller. That's why I chose the black front, because they don't bother me as much as if I had the white front. Okay, let's go with the camera. This 12 megapixel camera has been an improvement, daylight shots, but in nighttime shots, it's lacking. It's missing a little bit of that extra light it needs to take a good shot at night. But the camera is definitely above, the rest of the crowd. It's not the best. It is not the best out there, but it's in that realm of best camera. But to me, it might have lost a little bit in the low light shot because it captures less than, light than it used to catch before. But it's still a very good camera, above average. Front camera, they've gone up to 5 megapixel, and for Apple, that's an improvement. So the front camera really has stepped up its game. Not bad at all. When it comes to the speaker, this little speaker can pump. This little speaker is definitely trying, and it does give you some sound. But on the quality of the sound, it is lacking just a little bit. But for a phone speaker, it is loud. It is not keeping up with Motorola. It's not keeping up with HTC. It's nowhere in that realm. So, but for a mono speaker, it's still very good. Now, when it comes to charging the device, it takes a long time to charge. But the lightning cable, the way it works, the way I could just shove it in, really is a comfortable thing to do. So I'm looking forward to that USB-C. So, straight up, now the output of the headphones. When you plug in headphones here, when you plug in your Beats or whatever speaker headphones that you use, you're gonna get some quality sound. Apple is boss when it comes to pushing out some premium sound, So when you got headphones or earbuds, you're going to get some good sound, bar none, plain and simple. So when it comes to the build, let's talk about the screen. But when it comes to the build, this phone is boss. When it comes to these little things like the lightning connector, plugging in your headphones, listening to that speaker, very adequate and above adequate, very good. Now, when it comes to this screen, Apple, come on now. 1080p on your flagship, 1080p on a phablet? Come on, you could do a little better than that. You can do a little better than that. On the iPhone, the next iPhone, if you're going to stay with 1080p, I won't even get it. But straight up, this is a very good 1080p. And what's good about the 1080p leads to battery management. When this phone is in a sleep state, this phone loses no battery. Couple of hours, maybe a percentage or two. This phone goes into such a sleep mode. It is so fantastic. When it comes to battery life, this phone is boss. Why? Because that 1080p screen is helping it a lot. It's not pushing no pixels. So under heavy use, you can't kill this in 8 hours. You're still going to have 50 to 45 or so % left after 8 hours. You can go another 4 or 5 hours. You imagine you finish a day of work and you might still have 60% battery left. You can go your whole day till the nighttime, charge it back up. So it doesn't really matter too much that the phone takes a long time to charge up because the battery is still going. So under heavy use, this phone can easily do the 14 hours. Under moderate to heavy use, this phone can definitely take you 18-20 hours on the regular 18 hours. And if you really don't use the phone much, you can go a whole day with this phone not dying. So when it comes to battery life, that's definitely an A+. But to me, it's because of the 1080p screen. So you're taking a hit for better battery life. Make your choice. All right, when it comes to the OS, man, I share my videos. Period. End of story. I share my videos. So if I want to share one of my videos, I don't want to have to try to figure out where am I going to share it to. Like right now, I want to share one of my videos. I press share. This is the choices I get. I need more choices. Okay, copy link. I can copy the link. But when I send a video, and someone tell me I can't, when someone with a Samsung phone or Android, any other Android phone tells me I can't open it, that's a problem. That is frustration beyond frustration. Apple, straight up, when I want to share something, especially from YouTube, figure it out. But you could blame it on Google. Google, this is your phone. This is your YouTube app that's on your phone. It got to function. Now, if I go through YouTube over in a Chrome, there's no big difference either. Right through Chrome, same thing. There's not enough choices to send out this video. Apple, you have to fix that. And I find other problems with sharing as well. So I have an issue when it comes to sharing on the phone. Your MLB app on the iPhone is so far superior than the one on Android. So when it comes to apps, you might get a better performance on some apps. You might get a better performance on some apps than you would on Android or any other thing. But here's the problem. Some apps, Apple needs a back button. And what I mean by that, so if I pick something and I want to get out, how do I get out? I gotta pretty much what everybody gotta do. Close the whole app. When you want to go back, when you are in something, let's say for instance, and you click on something and you want to get out. Let's just say you want to get out. You have to reach up to get out. I know you can double tap to bring everything down, but a lot of times you have to reach up to the top. So that causes you to shimmy. You know, it's kind of annoying. Alright, scrolling on the iPhone is incredible. But again, there's no back button. There's no back button, guys. So you have to double tap to bring it down, which most people don't know. The people on my job don't even know that exists. And when you tell them, they say that's too much work. So everybody reaches up to the screen to go back. No one is doing the double tap to bring everything down. You know, so basically what it makes the Plus a two-handed device. And I see a lot of people using the Plus with two hands. That feature just ain't working. Give in and put a back button. Figure out a way, put a back button, because that's what we want. But other than that, it's been a great experience using iOS. Apple Music seems to be very good. You know, I don't use Safari, I use Chrome. But I definitely use Siri. Hey Siri, how old are you?
Does this concern you?
Hey Siri, your age concerns me.
If you say so.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Yes.
Siri is boss. Siri is cool. I ain't gonna lie. Siri is cool. You can talk crap to her and it's cool. So when it comes to Siri, Siri is cool. When it comes to the fingerprint scanner, it is the best out there. Period. When it comes to battery life, this phone's killing it. When it comes to charging it, this phone takes a while. It takes a while, but battery life will reward you at the end. When it comes to the output on the headphones, it is boss. When it comes to the, the speaker, it is just a little bit too low. It can't wake me up from a deep sleep. But when it comes to this build is gorgeous. When it comes to the camera, it is adequate, front and back. So in other words, the iPhone is a win. If you're into Apple, this phone is for you. If you love Apple, this phone is for you. You're already in the ecosystem, this phone's for you. If you're coming from Android, you will hate this phone. This phone will be returned. This phone you won't want anymore. So with that, guys, this is my review. Not my last word, but this is my review on the iPhone 6s Plus. If you're already in the ecosystem, if you already have an iPhone 6, it may not be a big thing to upgrade, but it's definitely a good phone. See you guys in the next one.